Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Fire Emblem 7 playthrough. Guess what, guys? We have survived the port of Badon. Seriously, we don't have very many scary units left. This guy just has an Iron Axe. We have the two Silver Axe guys. We have just two Cavaliers down here. I think safe to say, I think we got this on lockdown now. But yeah, before we do anything, let's go ahead, get some KO for some KOs here. For our new units and some of our weaker units here. Or newer units and lower level, not weaker. I would definitely not call Canas weak. Definitely not. And also get some healing in as well. I am just shocked at how simple this was. It really helped that first turn. I did not take very much damage at all. Only Hector got injured. And still, I had like a good foundation for my following turn, so it was absolutely perfect the way that worked out. Let's see, level. We got some level 8s around here. Lucius, you're one of them. So let's go ahead and get you a kill here. HP and magic, I guess. That's something. So here's where I need to be a little careful, because how much can you guys do? 19 and 16. 19. Okay, that's not going to do too much damage. And I'm guessing you guys can't double attack either. No, you can't. So yeah, this is going to be... I'm not going to use the Horse Slayer. I'm just going to use the Iron Lance. Just because, and... Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this, because, well, it's not going to matter. He's not going to make it back, so I may as well get the kill. I'll just get the kill with Urk, then. So, a few things I should probably call attention to on this map, which I have not done yet. Shame on me. There is actually a unique building here. We have an arena. Basically, the arena is a place where you can level your units up. You pay some gold, you fight a tough opponent, and if you beat them, you get experience, and you get double what you paid for the arena. The problem is, if you lose the fight, your unit will die, so it's kind of a risk versus reward scenario. There's also a way you can kind of end a battle early if it's looking like it's going bad for you, but still, it's not something I would like voluntarily risk, though. When I was younger, I always used to use like grinding through the arena to level up units, and I had like a system where basically I wouldn't lose any units, so it worked for me back then, but you really don't need to use it in the course of the game at all. It's there if you want to give, like, maybe, for example, Raven, he's behind right now. If you want to give him some experience to catch up, by all means you can do that, but you don't have to do that either. It's really just kind of up to you at the end of the day. And I just realized I can't actually get to him in that fashion. Oh, that was a complete misjudge. You have Steel Lance, right? I guess I could put Hector there. He can at least weaken the unit, and I can get the final blow with Canas. That could work. I didn't really use Barter in this chapter either. Didn't really need to. Okay, let's just end the turn here. Actually, before I do that, let's get this item up here. You're being tested by pirates with passage to the Dread Isle? Hanging in the balance? Here, use this bow. It's a rare beauty, eh? A Sakaean friend gave it to me, but I can't use it. Don't get yourself killed out there, okay? You get a short bow, so I'll give that to Will a little later. Or whoever I decide to use as my archer, because Will was not turning out very well. Jesus, Oswin! You didn't get enough experience or kills earlier? Jesus Christ. Well, so much for giving Hector something. At the end of the day, I guess I don't mind too much, but still. I found it funny that he did get that kill in that fashion. Okay, so we're going to keep on using Canas here. Arcanus, whatever his name is. I'm sure a lot of people have been, like, really harping on my pronunciation of things throughout the playthrough. Whether it's the countries, whether it's the word Marcus, Marquise, whatever. My general rule of thumb when it comes to that stuff, these are words that you don't really hear a lot at all at this day and age in the real world, so you can't really fault me for not knowing the exact pronunciation. I just kind of say what sounds good or what sounds cool. Which I know is not the greatest way to do something, but that's just the way I feel about it. Also, before I forget, there is one other thing I wanted to show off, and would definitely get a lot of hate from the Fire Emblem purists, or just Fire Emblem fans in general, not just purists, if I don't do it, so I'm going to make sure I show that off. Okay, this is actually a good chance for the Min staff, I think, for Oswin. I don't think Priscilla can heal 19 with the heal staff yet. That's going to give her a little extra experience. She also got a really good level up last time, I've noticed. I didn't really call attention to it, but it was a really good level up. I'll have these two visit the last few villages and probably check out this vendor too. I don't think there's an armory though. It doesn't look like it, so I think we're good there. Yeah, this chapter's almost over. And again, like I said before, we're not going to kill this guy. Killing that guy would be a mistake. So we're not going to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal you. I should be able to heal that much with heal. Rule of thumb, if it's either like 20 or 1 or 2 away from 20, I'll use the heal staff. But if it's around 15, I'll just... Or wait, no. I'll use the Min staff if it's around 20. I'll use the heal staff if it's around like 15 or lower. I think that's a pretty good rule of thumb, at least in my opinion. You're a brave soul to come to such a perilous place. Here, you should have this staff. You can use it to make those whose magical resistances are weaker than your own fall asleep for a while. Whether it works or not depends on the skill of the wielder. Ho, yes! Looks like those pirates are bearing down on you. Maybe this staff will help you get away. So we get a sleep staff. He also said, ho, yes. Just not sure how I feel about that. Also, yeah, this Troubadour is just going to be walking around doing their thing. I'm also going to visit the vendor with Lucius, because I think Lucius could use another tome. Light tomes tend to run out of uses very quickly. So I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Anyway, we have this building over here. Let's go ahead and visit it. I heard about your contest with the pirate captain Fargus. You've got nerve, I'll give you that. Let me give you some advice. Don't try to overpower the pirates. Take the narrow path next to us and follow the wall towards the sea. Pass in front of the last house and stay close to the seawall. You should be able to get to Fargus and win your game. Why do I know all of this? Well, my sweetie's a pirate. His name is Jake, and he's the best. If you see him, tell him Anna's worried about him. So that is actually Anna, the helpful hint girl. Anna is a character that's been around since pretty much the beginning of Fire Emblem. And Fire Emblem 1, I believe she was like the character whenever you'd save your game. She'd be like, you want to save your game? And stuff of that nature. In fact, in this game, she actually does the same whenever you suspend your data. So basically a very iconic Fire Emblem character. And not just that, like Anna's also a playable character in Fire Emblem Warriors and Fire Emblem Awakening. And Path of Radiance, and I think Radiant Dawn as well. She gives a lot of tutorials. So yeah, just a very, very iconic and familiar Fire Emblem character. And Jake is actually a reference to another character from Fire Emblem 1 and Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. Another character who, again, is someone who's very important to Anna who actually appears in that story. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep going here. We're about done. I just want to show off one or two other things. Are you interested in this sword here? It's called a Lance Reaver. It's an incredible sword to take against lances. Still, it's a little weak against axes. Go ahead and take it. You're going to the Dread Isle, right? If you want to avoid the pirates, go beyond the shop. From there, just head straight down to the alley. Good luck to you. Okay, Lance Reaver, got that. And last but not least, we're going to see what's inside this shop over here. And I'll also take out you. That's another thing we're going to do. Wow! Did not need to do that, but I always love seeing that. That's a really cool critical move. I love the Mercenary hero critical animation. Okay, so with that, I believe we're actually done here. Don't think we have anything else left to really show. Let's take a look at this vendor. As you can see, there are a lot of stuff in here, a lot of good items in here. I'll go ahead and take the lightning. And I'll also go ahead and take a men's staff as well, just to have in reserve. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So another thing I could do is I guess I could go ahead and show off the arena. I just hope we don't get a really bad opponent, for example. I don't think we will. Usually with Raven, Raven is generally a safe character to take inside the arena, I find, at least in my opinion, just because mercenaries are very good and Raven has some really good stats. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that really quick. Welcome to the arena. Would you like to wager 710 gold? And usually by the amount of gold you pay, you can kind of tell like how much experience you're going to get. So I'll go ahead and pay. Looks like we have a Myrmidon with an iron sword. This could be an interesting matchup here. Okay, we're good. In fact, Raven actually helped by getting that dodge right there. But yeah, that's pretty much what the arena will consist of. Just kind of giving your characters some extra experience, getting some gold back as well. And it's also a good experience for your healer as well, because every time they leave the arena, you can heal them and get a little extra experience for your healer too. You know what, since he's one level away, I'll go ahead and do another round next turn, and then we'll end it. I know, I'm kind of gambling right now, but I feel pretty safe and secure about it. And yeah, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get this. This is not a scary fight. In fact, I believe Raven's actually gonna double. Yeah, he's gonna double this pirate easily. Doesn't even take any damage either. I'm not really crazy about these level ups though. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end. Just for fun. Just for fun. He can't attack me. Hey there. What are you on about? Do you think to test me? You're a daft lot. I respect your courage, but you've chosen the wrong foe. If you can't judge your enemy's skill, you'll wind up fish food. You'll do well to remember that if you're lucky enough to live. Thankfully, you can't counterattack, so we're good. But yeah, Fargus is not meant to fight. Like, clearly you do not want to fight this guy. Like, hell, I have the weapon triangle advantage, and this is clearly a bad idea, so I'm not going to do it. But if you do happen to kill Fargus, which is possible if you grind at the arena for a long period of time, promote your units, and then attack him then, you actually get a game over if you kill him, because he's dead and you have no way to get to the Dread Isle again. It's one of those funny, hilarious secrets, but it is definitely a thing. So, whatever you do, don't kill him unless you want to start the chapter over. Which I know is a weird thing to say, but that's, you know, it's technically true. And I think if you just attack him for a while and, like, not kill him, like, if you keep attacking him, he's just going to end up saying, well, you're wasting your time, whatever, blah, 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 no passage for you, and still, like, ends the chapter there. So, you know, just don't Don't do it. Don't attack Fargus. There's no reason to. Let's just end it. What's this? Are you spent already? Attacking someone you're asking a favor of? Insolent louts. I thought you smarter than that. You disappointed me. Go on, away with you. There's no ship that'll carry such conceited half-wits as you. Never show your faces here again. Oh, you're not supposed to attack him at all. Whoops. Okay, I am back, guys, and I'm really shocked that even happened. Because I swear I've done that before, and that didn't happen before. But, I don't know, I guess this time it did. So, not attacking Fargus, even as a joke. Let's do this. Aha! You made it, whelps. That was hard. You'll give us passage now, won't you? I'm a man of the sea. I always keep my word. Are my old eyes lying to me? Is this beauty really with you? Wahaha! My lucky day. Listen, I know how you feel, but you have to accept it. We've no other choice. I know that. I haven't said a word, have I? We can go to the Dread Isle now. Please, Father, be well. I'll go ahead and say this now. Before I started this video, I did have a restore point. So, because of that, I didn't have to redo the whole chapter. I just had to redo the little part of it on this one video. So, didn't have to redo a whole lot of stuff. There were actually some new level ups. So, I got the same number of level ups I had before. I think the stats are a little different, though. Like, I think Raven gained a point of strength, which he didn't have before. Lucius gained a point of HP, which he didn't have before. Just very minor things like that, so nothing too substantial. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this next chapter set up, because have a little bit of time left, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll end the video afterwards. Fargus' ship sails along smoothly. At last, they spot a fog-enshrouded isle on the horizon. Eliwood's father is on the isle, as is the dragon's gates. As they draw closer to the isle, Eliwood no longer fears that his father might be on one of the conspirators. As the moment of truth nears, Eliwood only prays that he is safe. Chapter 17, Pirate Ship. Ahoy, laddie! You don't get seasick, do ya? I'm fine, sir. This is a beautiful ship. Wahaha, for a sea rover, eh? May I ask you a question? What is it? Why did you agree to give us passage? When we said that we wished to travel to Valor, the people in the harbor treated us as if we were mad. I'm sure they did. It is the Dread Isle, after all. If not for good reason, we wouldn't want to go either. And yet you've given us free passage. Why is that? Listen to me, laddie. Men are strange beasts. We can't resist a challenge. Something appears on the horizon and we immediately set sail. Some dreams we conquer, others we abandon. I've grown old. I haven't had a good challenge in many a year. Then you Mooncalves appear seeking passage to the Dread Isle. I was impressed with your courage. I think you may be the ones to survive the Dread Isle. We won't disappoint you. We will return. All right, then we'll weigh anchor and wait for you. Light a signal fire when you want to return and we'll pick you up. Thank you. Captain, there's a dory adrift to port. It looks like there's someone aboard. What are your orders? Bring him aboard. Looks like we got a visitor. Odd, though, finding a boat adrift near here. Odd, why is that? The sea currents in this area. Anything drifting around here must have come from the Dread Isle. Oh. Shall we greet our guest? Elliewood, you done talking to old man Fargus? You saw us? No, I heard you'd gone off with him. You learned anything? We can trust him. We've got lucky finding him. If you say so. Hey, you two, come here. They've pulled the dory aboard. I wonder who's on board. It's a girl. Oi, you there. Me? Give me a hand, will ya? I don't know where to grab her. Okay. Such the gentleman. Stow it! Ninian! Ninian, wake up! Unbelievable. What are the chances? Do you know her? She's how Lindis and I met a year back. I rescued Ninian from a band of villains. Please, Ninian, open your eyes. Ninian, can you hear me? Are you well? Why were you on the boat? Where's Nils? Why wasn't he with you? Ninian? Lindis, something's wrong with her. Who? Captain! Pirate ships are approaching from the northwest. Do they dare attack Captain Fargus and the Davros? They must be mad. What flag are they flying? I've never seen that pattern before. These seas belong to us. Whoever they are, they're in our waters. This is a day for strange occurrences, it seems. You help watch your own hides. We've no time to waste on you. Water! The hull's been breached! We're taking on water! Breached? Those scum are more dangerous than I thought. It's bad, Captain. We need all hands below decks or we'll sink. Take care of it. I'm gonna carve these scallywags some new gizzards. We need your help. The water's up to the galley. You must come below, Captain. Fargus, leave the enemy to us. Fighting is something we're good at. But a sinking ship, that's your affair. You have to do something or we'll all drown. We'll deal with things up here. Please, hurry. Fine, the deck's yours. I'll be back as soon as we've plugged the breach in the hull. Go. Lynn, take her to that room. I will. Here they come. All we want is the girl. Kill the rest. Well, that's going to be it for that chapter, or that intro. Next time we'll pick things up on the pirate ship, knock these guys into the ocean, and pretty much move on from there as we head to the Dread Isle. So, thank you for watching, everybody. This has been SlimKirby. I will see you guys next time for more Fire Emblem 7. Later, folks.